Having some weird feelings about your relationship? Do you feel like they are being distant or something just doesn't feel right? Well, if you are wondering if your partner is losing interest in you, then this is the video for you, because today I'm going to give you, my friend, 11 signs that someone is losing interest in you. My name is Anna and I hope you enjoy the video. You hear endless excuses. Before, they would jump at any chance to see you. However, now there is always something going on. They have to work late, they need an early night, they need to hang out with a friend that they haven't heard from in years. They may even say, I really want to see you, but I just have this thing to do. When in reality, they don't have the heart to tell you that they do not want to hang out with you. The questions have stopped. Dating is a mysterious time. We want to know everything about our partners, from what they did in their day, to where they went with their friends at the weekend, to what they thought of the last book that they read. And when the interest levels drop in a relationship, one person will just not care about the other person's opinion. They won't be asking follow-up questions when someone talks, and if interest levels are very, very low, they won't even ask how your day is going. They may even look completely bored when you are talking to them. And also, they seem just pretty awkward when they talk to you. They stopped making a physical effort. Now, do not get this one confused with that natural relationship comfortability where, we begin to relax a little, wear sweatpants, not do our hair, not shave our legs, that type of thing. That is completely normal. However, if your partner doesn't make any effort to keep you interested in them, well, it's because they just do not care for your interest. One way to spot this is to see if they get dressed up for other people instead of you. For example, if they were having a low period in time, they would feel pretty low and wouldn't want to care about how they looked. However, if they go to the office, they go wherever they need to go without you, and they actually look pretty decent, well, it's because they just don't want to look good for you. They don't want to lead you on. Oh, sadly, there is no romance. If there has been no intimacy or anything from the dance of love to even cuddles on the sofa for a long time, then you need to take this as a warning sign. If you have tried to initiate and they pull away and they give you an excuse, for example, I have a headache, I've got to be up early tomorrow, I'm just not feeling it, and there is a complete lack of physical and emotional intimacy, this is a sign of losing interest. There is only physical romance. Let's flip the previous tip completely on its head. Sometimes a partner that has lost emotional intimacy may still keep up relationship appearances with just engaging in physical intimacy and nothing more. You can spot this sign by how they initiate the love dance. Do they have the cuddles first? Do they make any emotional effort? Maybe they even only text you when they want that thing from you. And during the love dance, if they are being, selfish, then this is not good news. They fight with you a lot. Are they starting to get annoyed at things that they once said they found super cute? If they seem to be blowing everything out of proportion and jump into heated arguments pretty quickly, this means they are trying to do pretty much anything to create that physical distance between you both so that you get the message that they just don't want to talk or hang around with you. And this leads us on to the next tip. They have created physical distance. All of a sudden, it seems to feel that you are the only one making the arrangements and plans, and you are putting in all of the effort to keep up appearances. Now, there will be times that an excuse always seems to crop up when you plan something. It's as if your plans are never good enough. If your partner is trying to create physical space between you, it's because they are losing interest. There are no future plans. Speaking about plans, if you notice that they avoid the conversation about booking a future holiday, but going with you to a friend's party in the summer, or maybe they completely ignore your messages, or they just reply to okay, whatever, that seems fun. Take it as far as this. They do not want to commit with you because they aren't hoping that you guys will last until that date. This is probably the first sign you would notice. Phone calls and texts seem to be non-existent. Check your phone right now, and if you happen to be in the blue, which means it's always your text bubbles filling up the screen instead of it being a 50-50 conversation, this means you are in the blue and it's you doing most of the talking. Any messages that you probably do receive from this person are very short replies, such as a ha or a lol or an okay. Phone call times seem to be painfully short too. Well, that is if they actually answer your phone calls. But before you take this as a sign, evaluate if they are active online and speaking with other people first. And if they are, yes, they are ignoring you. They put their friends before you. Now, you should never ever merge yourself fully into a person so that you both do not have friend circles outside of the relationship. However, if you have noticed, they seem to be hanging out with their friends more than they ever have done. There's endless phone calls and messages, and they stay out at their house later than usual. This is because, 1, they may be getting advice from them, or 2, they want to create as much distance between you both by going to their friends. You just know. Us human beings, well, we're pretty intelligent when it comes to subconscious feelings. However, we do seem to push them down a lot. If you have a feeling that something just isn't right, then you probably are right. If you have had this feeling for a while and you haven't said anything, maybe it's because you have tested your partner a couple of times. For example, asking them to arrange future plans or to spend a date night with you, just to see what their response would be. You have already tried to cover as many of these signs in this video as possible. Now, when you think your partner is pulling away, it's because they possibly are. As much as I hate to say it, I hope this video really helped. And if you are going through a rough patch in the relationship, now is the perfect time to bring it up with your partner, to sit down and say, hey, I've noticed you doing these things. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out how we can get over this little hump that we have in the relationship. Now tell me down below if I have missed an important tip off this list. And I will see you in the next video. All the best to you. Like and subscribe. See you soon.